Good to have you back. I've got Skeeter here with me, and I got Sophia, and they're both a little wild at the moment, so we'll see if we can get this done. But they're my sidekicks, and I always enjoy having them around me. But today I wanted to talk about head tremor and hand tremor. That is something that I got when I was 20 years old, and I still have it, and I'm 72. So 52 years I've had it. And so I know a little bit about it, I guess you'd say. And I want to tell you things that have helped me so that you can also be helped. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I was sexually abused as a child and didn't remember any of that until I was 40. But I had all these after effects. I had all these problems, anxiety and depression and suicidal thoughts, and there's 100 after effects from sexual abuse, and I had about 70. And out of that background of having all those problems, I got PTSD, and a shaky head can also be grouped in those after effects. It's just a part of extreme stress, and that's what I felt living in my own home and being hurt. Mom was a paranoid schizophrenic, Dad was a pedophile. And so I had to make my way through life dealing with memories that I had forgotten, but I carried around all these different after effects, and I needed to figure out what was wrong with me. So it wasn't until I was 40 that the memories came, and I was able to connect the dots. I have this because this happened. But getting the head and hand tremors when I was 20, it was just another burden that I carried around, and I didn't know why. I went to my doctor in the 30s, and he said, it's not Parkinson's, and we don't know really what it's from, but we're just going to put it on, the label we're gonna put is essential tremor. And down the road, another doctor said, no, it's not that, it's dystonia. But it doesn't matter really what the name is, it's just dealing with it on a daily basis. And that's why I wanted to do the video, to just help people that are struggling with it, to maybe give them a little insight as to what I have done. And the first thing on my little list here, oh, Daddy's out there and they're letting me know. He's burning brush. So the doctors all told me it's going to get worse. The older you get, the worse it's going to get. And I hated hearing that because it was already bad, and I didn't want to hear that every day it's going to get worse. So that's a myth that was not true. And so if someone tells you that, don't receive it. Just throw it right out the door, because that doesn't need to happen. And also, any minute you can receive a miracle from God, and it just goes away. So that was untrue. Something I would do if I was experiencing the head tremor was to tap my hand. Tap my hand, and I would think about that, and my head would stop because I was concentrating on my hand. Or tapping my toe and thinking about my toe. It's amazing, if you're concentrating on your head, it can make it worse. So concentrate anywhere else that you can think of. That worked for me. Okay, yeah, bring the squeaky toy. That's what we need on the video. The next one is to have a plan. People are always pretty good at pointing out oh, do you know that your head is shaking right now? You act like you don't realize it, but yes, your head is shaking. Well, have a plan on what to say to someone like that. Have it rehearsed, have it practiced. You know exactly what you're going to say, so you don't have to worry about that or fret about it. And I just say, yep, I've had it for over 50 years, and just is what it is, and it doesn't bother me, so it's really no big deal. You know, just don't even think about it. I'm fine. And just blow it off, because it isn't any big deal. I mean, I could be having cancer, or I could be a paraplegic in a wheelchair. I mean, there's so many more things that are worse than a little head tremor. The next thing is diaphragmatic breathing. This works incredibly well for me, and I used it for the panic attacks that I used to have, and for anxiety. What it is, it's deep breathing. You suck your stomach in, and you take 4 breaths. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. And then you breathe 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004 as you're filling up your stomach like a balloon. So you're flattening your stomach, and then you're filling it with air. And when I do that, it lowers my heart rate. And I can bring my heart rate from very high, a very stressful situation, down very low, just by doing the diaphragmatic breathing. Let's say I'm in a doctor's office, and I'm in a very small room, and the room reminds me of past memories when I was sexually abused at home. So it brings out some PTSD for me. Being in that small room with the door, and the doctor comes in and he's in front of the door, it can trigger problems for me. I do the diaphragmatic breathing, and I just lower my breathing, and it helps tremendously. Excuse me. And also telling the person you're with, like saying to the doctor, this situation for me is hard. It causes me stress. I have a shaky head. I have a little bit of anxiety, but it all goes back to trauma in my childhood. So I just want you to know, having you know makes me feel more comfortable. Or if I'm getting my hair done, where I have to sit in the chair as she's doing my hair, looking in the mirror. You can really see your head shake when you're looking in the mirror. And I'll say to her the same thing. And so many times the beautician has said, I experienced that. I've had panic attacks. You know, my cousin, she's got a shaky head. You know, it's almost always a good thing where I can minister and help people by just admitting I have this problem and I want to share it with you. And the next thing, no, that's another squeaky. We're not going to do squeaky toys right now. Another thing is no embarrassment or shame. This is who I am. This is what I have. If you knew how bad I used to be and how good I am today, you would rejoice and be happy for me. Yes, I still have a little bit of a head tremor, but it's no big deal. And so just losing the shame, just casting it off, just it's just who you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just having that sort of an attitude has really helped me. And being open and loving to other people, because so many times when I share with what's happened with me, I'm able to minister and pray with other people. So I hope that helped you a little bit today. If you have more questions about head tremor or hand tremor, just write a comment. I hope you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.